Hey guys, as promised, I promised I would make you a video on how to text a woman, especially when you meet a woman for the first time and you get a phone number. And you've got a really good connection with a girl and you like her, she likes you. So a lot of guys don't know what to do. If you come on this video, stay on the video, I'm going to help you. My name's Johnny Berba and I help men to get control over their anxiety so they can live the life that they want, be more accountable and build confidence. So we'll do it in tips and steps to make this easier. Excuse me. So tip number one, the first thing you want to do when you get a woman's number for the first time is you actually need to send the first message. You need to face your fears and you need to be honest and you need to keep the first message simple. You don't want to overdo it, because if you overdo it on a first message and you send a long paragraph and you know and it's too dramatic and you're like, it was great meeting you, everything was amazing, and you start asking questions, probably going to feel too much pressure for a girl that's just met you for the first time, even though she likes you and she probably does want to meet you, right? That's why she gave you the number, right? And if she liked you and you felt a good connection, then if she agreed that you would go out at some point, that's why she gave you the number. So she's expecting you to text. So to keep it simple, don't write an essay, keep the message short and concise and keep it simple. Keep the message true to the conversation. So I'll give you an example. If you met a girl called Jenny in Starbucks coffee and you got talking and you liked each other and you asked her out and she said yes, well, the best thing to do is to say, "Hi Jenny, it was nice meeting you in Starbucks. I enjoyed talking to you. Yeah, I enjoyed it, you know, Johnny." That's such a good message for a beginner like yourself who's got anxiety and doesn't have much experience, or who's worried about sending the wrong message, giving the wrong impression, coming across creepy or weird. And obviously guys, I'm sure you're scared of not getting no response. So that's the best message. Let me explain the reason why. If the girl doesn't get back, generally it's not the message. It's not that message. It's because she doesn't like you enough. I know that's hard to hear sometimes, but it's better to, I'm all about telling the truth in this channel and making you stronger. She doesn't like you enough, she's not attracted to you enough, or maybe she doesn't trust you enough, or maybe she changed her mind. It's not the message. If she does get back to you, then she does like you. She is interested in you, and that can get us on to step two, tip two, which is the next message. Now I've got a lot of experience. Take it or leave it, it's your choice. In most cases, I wouldn't spend too much time sending loads more messages, asking a girl, what is she doing? What is her weekend like? I really think that should be saved on the date. So once she responds to your first message, I think you should go for it. It shows confidence, it shows commitment, it shows you're a person of your word, man of your word. I think the next message should be about going out. Because if you've spoken to a woman in any social situation and you've established a connection and she likes you and you've asked her out, she knows you're interested in her, she said yes, and you said, okay, what's your number so I can call you, we can arrange it. Well, it's already been set. That was agreed in the conversation. So why go back on your word on messaging because of fear of rejection or a woman not getting back to you? It's better to be straight and honest. That way, if she's not interested, you're going to find out a lot quicker. You're going to save time. Then you can move on and meet the right person. And let's be positive. She probably will be interested. And then you'll be on a date with her. And you can be honest on the second message and say, look, I'm not really a person that likes to spend loads of time over text, sending messages. I've got my own life. I've got commitments. I'm busy. I would rather meet up with you in person and we can talk and see if we get along, no pressure. That in itself is a great message. So with the second message, you're going to find out. She's going to say yes, she's going to say sure, that works for me, or she's going to say no, or she's going to say I'm not sure, I'm busy. You're going to get one of three responses, or sorry, one of four. Worst case scenario, alright? Worst case, it's not the end of the world, you're not going to die. She doesn't get back to your message, she ignores it when you've asked her out. My advice on that is wait a couple of days, because sometimes women are busy or might be thinking about it. Get on with your life, send one more message. If after the next message she doesn't get back, leave it. If you keep chasing, it's too desperate, too needy. You want to value yourself obviously as a man. So that's the best advice I can give a guy, and that definitely works. It's worked for loads of guys I've worked with over the years. It's worked for me. And it definitely works. And it's a really simple, it's confident, it's honest, it's sincere, it's genuine, it's respectable. and it's all those details. And I would say you don't have to write word for word what I said. That's the message I generally send. I give an example. Let me give you a few more examples. I want to give you a lot of value just to make sure. Let's say you didn't meet her in Starbucks, you met her at a party. Well, then you can adjust the message to the situation. Let's say you met her at a party and you were laughing about comedy. You both had comedy and interest, which is great. Well, then you can write that in your message. It was really nice meeting you. I enjoyed the party, and it was a good laugh. It was good fun laughing about that comedy. That's very, very intelligent. And then because you're just continuing on what you had, and the message makes sense. So make sense in your messaging. If you met a woman on the tube and it was a quick interaction and you asked her for a number, she said yes, and you had to get off the stop, she got off because you had eye contact, then message and say, hey, it was great meeting on the train. Be honest, say, it was a bit awkward, but I'm glad I spoke to you. Life's too short. A lot of the times guys won't speak to women, and and you can also just be a gentleman and say, thanks for giving me, thanks for being open to meeting me. I'm a stranger, but and she'll be like, yeah, it was cool. It was, she might. Some women will say it was strange, but I liked it. I'm glad you approached me. That's why she gave you a number. She likes you. She's open. Wants to meet you. So the example I've given you makes sense, doesn't it? Let me know in the box below if you've got a lot of value. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will do more videos on more advanced texting, but that is the basics. If you get this right, then you're gonna have a lot more results and better relationships with women. All right. Become fearless. See you soon.